Lake City. After a full day of college football, the sun is down, the lights are on, and we still have more for you on EA Sports. It's the Houston Cougars and the Utah Utes. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Rice-Eccles Stadium is nestled at the bottom of the Wasatch Mountains. This is a gorgeous college football season, but it has also seen a lot of great sports history. Home to the opening ceremonies for the 2002 Winter Olympics, it will host opening ceremonies again in 2034. Guys?
Holly, thank you. Houston about to kick off to get things underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Utah's offense will have the football first. And out to lead this offense is Devin Dampier. He's the one that'll be called on to keep this offense churning. Looking downfield, it's Dampier. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
Early in the game, as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
Handoff for Parker. And they're able to make the tackle.
Second and short equals bow up, be physical, move a hole, get a gap, let my back fall forward. That back had nowhere to run, no push up front. Got to be more physical, Jesse, on those second down and short situations.
So for that point, David, I think you got to stick with it if you're on offense as a staff. Challenge your guys to get some...
Might have a chance. Goes down immediately, but he's got plenty and a fresh set of downs here.
There's a reason third down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at third down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. Line getting set on second down. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Got him downfield. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. The Utes are marching down the field. Looking downfield on first down. It's complete on the right side. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Utes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The negative play leaves them with 2nd and 12. Motion from the wide receiver. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Ninth play of the opening drive coming up, but now they face a third down. The RPO, it's complete. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. The Utes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Here's Parker. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Utes!
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game. He'll bring it out. It's straight.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So the Houston Cougars offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here comes Keyshawn Henderson. Last time out, a solid day in a victory, throwing for more than 200 yards and a couple of scores. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Looking for room. It's Hughes. There he goes. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it'll be hard to stop.
Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain.
Hey, coaches talk about it all the time, man. We want to run the football, get in manageable third down situations. Well, you don't have to worry about that. If you can just hand it to this guy, and he gets you a first down, and he gets you another first down, the ground game is really working. This offense has got it flowing.
Well, the defense watched film last week. They saw this running back catch multiple passes, and that hasn't been the case today. They are clamping down on him, always aware of him, especially in the passing game, and so far they've taken him away.
Looking for a man. It's Henderson. That's caught. It's Broussard. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there.
You have got to have pass rushing lane integrity when you face this quarterback. On third down, someone gets out of his gap right up the middle. It's easy for the quarterback to see. He just tucks it and takes off and picks up the first down.
And the Cougars can really attack on this second and short. Just feeds the running back. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Now they're going to throw it. Hauls it in.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. You're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Caught over the middle. It's Broussard. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Back to pass, it's Henderson. Zings it complete to the right. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. We've reached a break. It's Utah holding the lead as we get a look at the numbers so far. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Trying to surge it in. And he's in. Touchdown, Cougars. A methodical drive, soul-crushing, spirit-breaking, and it ends in a touchdown.
And listen, I know everybody wants the big plays, the big, long touchdowns and all that stuff, but putting a drive together like that is very difficult to do time and time again, and it's demoralizing for the defense. Great drive by the offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Utes are ready to begin this drive on offense. That last drive, an absolute absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Look, finding some room. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. On first down, here comes this offense. The run from the shotgun. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. So after the first down run, here's second down. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Past the 40. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup.
You know, there used to be a time in college football where tight ends were just possession receivers. You'd throw it to them, and they'd go down right away. Not this guy. That was a short throw. And then he shows you the athleticism once he has the ball in his hands. That's why he is such a tough matchup for any defense. Man, he's a problem.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They'll run it on the counter. Makes a man miss. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31. Third and 6 yards to go. Looking to throw, it's Dampier. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Makes the grab. Defense right there, and they are set up at the 14. And the Utes will snap it on 1st and 10. Trying play action. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Utah! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This offense needed a big play, and that is the guy that they need to go to help create a spark on offense. Awesome job.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. Let's see what he can do with the return. And the returner will be brought down. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Fires on the move. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. The mighty Utah student section alive and bringing the noise on third down. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Got his man. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one.
And this is why, as a defense, man, you don't want to let the quarterback outside the pocket. Once he gets outside the pocket, now everybody else has to adjust, and some people have to leave coverage, and he goes and he starts going towards his right. Nice job by the receiver finding some space towards the sidelines. They get the completion and make the play.
Houston is moving it quickly down the field. To the air, it's Henderson. He makes the grab. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Both these teams have had some good moments this year, and they'd love nothing better than to improve their bowl positioning, build a little momentum by getting a win in this one.
You're just trying to punctuate the season, right? How big would it be for one of these two programs to finish the year as a ranked team? It would help them so much in the offseason with recruiting and really help their confidence looking ahead to next year, David.
And confidence and momentum and just learning how to win. A part of that is a part of the process of being great in the future. And this team, learning how to win, finding ways to get it done, it's only going to build momentum, and hopefully you can carry that over to next season.
The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hughes. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. Houston will snap it in the red zone. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Deep shot for the end zone. In the end zone, he's got it. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point splits the uprights.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Finds a man on the left. He's across the 50 and out of bounds at the 49, and a great pickup on that one. The Utes come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Dropping back, it's Dampier. Makes the grab. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
And the Utes come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Here's a gift to Parker. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Now the Cougars are going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the 1st down and avoid settling for the field goal. Tight end now in motion. They'll throw on 3rd and short. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. Timeout Houston, their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Good right down the boulevard. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it out. It's straight. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Flying down the right side. Past the 10. He is in. Takes the fumble to the house. Touchdown, Houston.
It's really hard as a quarterback because you got your eyes downfield. You're trying to find an open guy. You're trying to negotiate the rush, and all of a sudden people are swatting at the ball. They hit you, they knock it out. Got to do a better job next time of keeping 2 hands on the ball so you don't get it scooped and scored like what happened right there.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Utah offense to get this drive started. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit...
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And that is a great job by the defense, containing and constricting the pocket. There was nowhere for the QB to go, and he did not have a lot of time. He went down quick.
And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, welcome into the epicenter of the college football world, our Orlando EA Sports Studios, and a great Week 8. We begin with a look at Wisconsin, taking on the number 6 team, the USC Trojans.
The Utes will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Holly, what did you find out coming out of halftime?
Hey, guys, the Cougars head coach told me at the half. He said this is exactly the type of game he was expecting. 2 solid defenses have made it very difficult to find points in the end zone today. The defenses have been terrific so far, really limiting what the other is able to do. Points are at a premium down here. Guys, you've got to believe that whoever makes the next mistake and has a turnover, that might be a significant change in this game. I'll keep you posted from the sidelines. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. This might depend on the spot, but I think he's going to come up just inches short of converting that third down. On fourth down, looking to pass. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. Back to throw, it's Dampier. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. And that is no good. And it is still a 4-point deficit.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Broussard. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. Now,
he lets it fly. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Here's a heat. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart decision, but it's a tough decision to make.
Just missed on the connection, incomplete. Remember, they missed a field goal on their last drive, but at the very least, they need to get back in field goal range here on third down. To the air, it's Dampier.
And you could easily argue the biggest reason this team is trailing here in the second half is because they have not been able to protect their quarterback tonight. They've already given up 5 sacks in the game, and you just saw another one right there. This offensive line has had problems all night long.
And the Utes will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. No fair catches here, looking for room. Well, they finally stopped him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Here comes the Houston offense once again. The defense made a play with that interception to set them up, now to see if they can cash it in. They're working that left side. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. And that is a punch right in the gut to make a play like that and have a penalty wipe it out. After the holding penalty, 1st and 20 for this offense. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's McGarry. And they're able to get him down.
Hey, that's a great job executing the drag route. You just bring the big fella across the formation, wait for him to come open. The quarterback does a good job seeing him, finds him in the hole, hits him. Perfect job.
Off the play fake. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the catch. Oh, and the ball's out after that big play. And this fumble bounces out of bounds.
When you start to get that offense going and start having success, you got to make sure when you get closer to the scoring range, take care of that football. If you don't, coach is going to go you on the sideline, you in the game.
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. And they take it in for 6 more points. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
Number 91, set to kick it away.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Goes to the option. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big gain, but you look up, and they're in second and short, second and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and
breaks into the open. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. The Utes come to the line in the hurry-up.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
And the Utes will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Dampier. Here's the pressure. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this guy's been beat like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and be like, dude, I need some more time. You got to protect me better than this. Give me a chance to complete some passes.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Not a lot going on there. Picked up a couple. Guys, this offense is already reeling down. Multiple possessions, really need to cash in on this drive. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they've put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Off play action. Steps away to find some room. On the run, deep down the right side. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking for space, it's Hughes. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today ranked, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Might as well give it to him again. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Looking for a man. It's Henderson. Shoots it to the left. And it's intercepted. A huge fourth-quarter play for this defense. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36. So the Utes are ready to begin this drive on offense. What a huge play, what a huge mistake that was with that last interception, and now this offense has a chance late. They'll start on the ground with Wayshawn Parker. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Defense in press coverage. Wants to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
And that's what the offense wants. They want to see you in man coverage, and they want to throw those slants, use those wide receivers and their big bodies to catch the football. Elite coverage. Great job being glued to your guy and being physical when he caught it. When he catches the football, I've got to immediately impact him so he can't catch it. That's how it's done.
They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. They'll go to the air. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down.
Well, the offense on 3rd down there, they're just trying to spit the ball out quickly and see if they can get a block and get north. But the defense, really nice job getting after the catch, getting a tackle, and now setting up 4th down.
And they'll keep it away from the return man as the punt goes out of bounds. Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, checking in from the Houston sideline. I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Timeout called by the Utes. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. They're backed up just a little. 1st and 10 from their own 19. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Utah now calls a timeout. They'll have 1 left. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. To throw, it's Henderson. Unloads to the wideout. Finds his man, it's Thomas. Now the Utes take a timeout, and they don't have any more left. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. This Houston offense about to snap it on 1st down again. To the air on 1st down. They'll run the screen. Try to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. The Cougars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to fire. Quick strike complete. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing him the football. He's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense as he'll continue to make big plays.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves him with second and short. Back to pass. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Setting up the screen. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be fourth down and 1.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the first down. The target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the first down marker is, make sure he gets the right depth on his route. Now, all of a sudden, head coach has a big decision.
Houston getting set, looking at first and 10. They're going to ride this running back. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And this situation here on second down is the exact situation this offense wanted to stay out of. You got the lead late in the ball game. You want to get positive yards, keep that clock ticking. Now in a situation, it's interesting. Do they want to throw the football? How much do they trust their quarterback not to make a mistake here late in the football game with the lead?
Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Wants to throw. It's Henderson. Makes the grab on the left. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15. These guys are starting to separate themselves a little bit now, and it could get ugly if there's no answer coming up.
Nail, meat, coffee. You know, we're supposed to keep everybody involved in this game, right? Keep them excited, a reason to tune in. Well, I don't got one. This is over.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Catch in the middle. It's Parker. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the right. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation with a huge lead, they've got to anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to throw the ball to the sideline, so they've got to work different coverages to try to force the quarterback to go over the middle of the field with the football.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking to throw, it's Dampier. Lofts one high and deep. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on fourth down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. On fourth down, going to the air. Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Going over the top. Makes a catch. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock. And they probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach might want to rub it in just a little bit. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down.
Man, you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch. Great job breaking on the football at the perfect time.
To the air on second down. Touchdown, Cougars! And the route is on. They can now exhale just a little bit with that lead, and they are close to a victory here in the 8th week of the season.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. After this, it'll be a wrap. Looking to throw on first down. He's taking a deep shot. Falls incomplete. They fought to the final.